I'll be honest, at the time of me writing this now, I don't really know what I want this thing to be. I just know that I wanted to make it. At the time of me writing this, it is exactly 1 week before Sonic Frontiers releases. And at the time of me recording it, it is exactly 1 day before Sonic Frontiers releases. When it releases, it will be exactly 5 years since the last mainline Sonic game, Sonic Forces, was released, give or take. I and millions of other Sonic fans have been waiting half a decade for this, and I am confident in saying that we are about to experience a truly new era of Sonic the Hedgehog. I've been a Sonic fan since I was a very small child. The very first Sonic game I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog 3, specifically on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis collection on my dad's PS3, before he left for the mill. I remember it was a rainy day when he came home, and he said that he had a game for me on his PS3. This alone is shocking and exciting enough, considering he never let me play on his PS3. Either because he was playing it, or he was very aggressive otherwise. He isn't a great person, wherever he is. But at least I did have my own red Wii, which I still own and use to this very day. When he gave me the game, I didn't even know what a Sonic was, but I figured he was the guy thing on the cover, and his stance, his design, his look. It intrigued me. He intrigued me. I'll be honest, I have absolutely no idea why it was Sonic 3 specifically I picked to play first, but I do know that I will never forget it. The way his awkward 3D render borderline jump scares you, the music in a sound font that is so distinct, the atmosphere. It completely entranced little 6-year-old me and truly made me a Sonic fan from the get-go. In the years after that, I didn't get to play Sonic 3 again in a good quality for a very, very long time for 2 reasons. First, when Dad left for the mill, he took his PS3 with him. I knew that was pretty suspicious. Oh, and second, due to the drama with Michael Jackson, Sonic 3 wasn't properly ported anything for many, many years. I did, however, own Sonic Classic Collection for the Nintendo DS. Unfortunately, this was a subpar port at best. The special stages still make me want to vomit here. Like, seriously, what is this? I didn't really truly get to play and even beat Sonic 3 for the first time until I bought my Sega Genesis in the original trilogy, and Knuckles. And boy, I'll tell ya, when I booted up this game on my little CRT, it unlocked something in me, and set me on a path of being a true blue full-blown Sonic connoisseur, or a Sonic fuck freak as I prefer to be called. And even a baby Sonic lore master of sorts. I certainly know far more about this blue rat than any sane individual. Next, I think I'll just list every Sonic game I've ever played up to this point, because why not? I'll be adding a new one soon. At least for now, I'm not going to include any collections, as those are just the same games. However, if a game I played was only on a game collection, then I'll mention it. For example, I haven't tracked down a Sega Saturn to play Sonic R. Yet. I played it on Sonic Gems collection for GameCube, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. So far, I have played Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Yes, I am counting them all. Sonic CD, all of the Sonic Game Gear games. Yes, all of them. Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball, Sonic R on Sonic Gems collection, as well as Sonic the Fighters, Sonic Adventure DS, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Advance 2, Sonic Advance 3, Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Rush, Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic Colors, both the Wii and the DS versions, Sonic Generations 3DS, Sonic Lost World 3DS, Sega and Sonic and All-Stars Racing DS, All-Stars Racing Transform 3DS, Mario and Sonic 2008 and 2010, you know, the summer and the winter games, Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2, unfortunately, Sonic Boom Shadow Crystal, Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, Sonic Mania Plus, Sonic Forces, and finally, Team Sonic Racing. Look, I'll level with you, that was 3 takes and I'm not doing it again. You know, after thinking about it, it would have been faster to just say what Sonic games I haven't played. Those being Sonic 06, Sonic Advance 1, Sonic Rush Adventure, HD Sonic Unleashed, Console Sonic Generations, Console Sonic Lost World, and Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. And of course, some of the more obscure Sonic spin-offs like Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop, Sonic Shuffle, and Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car. I'm so sad. Now you might be wondering where I'm going with all of this. Well, so am I. So let's talk about Sonic's voice actors throughout the years. Now, I'm gonna keep it brief here, just in case I decide to expand on this idea in the future, but in short, I truly love all of the Sonic VAs, and I think they are all great in their own ways. From Jaleel White embodying the main voice of classic Sonic, to Ryan Drummond pioneering Sonic's voice in the games going forward, to Roger Craig Smith being the longest running VA and essentially being the voice of Sonic by this point, regardless of what some people want to believe. My favorite Sonic would have to either be Jason Griffith, very original opinion, I know, or Roger. I'm especially liking the direction he seems to be taking in Frontiers from what I've seen so far. Also, I adore Jaleel White as classic Sonic. He obviously wouldn't fit in a story like Frontiers, or modern Sonic games in general. But it really is a shame that he didn't get to be in Sonic Generations, like rumored by people in the past. In my opinion, classic Sonic shouldn't be mean. In fact, he should be far more chatty than modern Sonic. Almost annoying, but still charming. And I feel like Jaleel would have nailed it perfectly. If I haven't made it clear already, Sonic the Hedgehog means a great deal to me. This little blue rat has been with me for roughly 13 years now. See, it even says so on my Sonic card. And I am extremely excited for Frontiers. Although, it still feels surreal that we're really here. I just know that this game will be a defining moment for many fans, new and old. Whether 2D or 3D, good or bad, Jason or Jaleel, Sonic has defined who I am in many ways, and in many more has inspired me to run faster, to try harder, to never give up, to never give in, to do what you believe is right, even if others say you're wrong, to do it when you can, to live a life of no regrets, and to reach for the stars. If you've liked this, whatever this was, please let me know by subscribing and commenting below what you'd like me to talk about next. And if you didn't like what you saw, please dislike the video and give me hate comments, because by now I'll probably be too busy playing Sonic Frontiers anyway. In conclusion, Sonic is more of a father figure than my dad.
Odie.